Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's gonna be a video about posture. Today's exercises are gonna be for the posture muscles, and I am gonna do these in a way where you could do them seated or standing. But I'll choose to do them seated since this is one of the causes of poor posture, besides a number of issues like weaker muscles, where some are weak, some are strong, muscle imbalances in the body parts, and tight muscles. So this first exercise is a chin tuck, but try not to do it where you lift up or lift down. It's not that kind of tuck. So to help keep you disciplined, you could put your hand on your chest and your finger on your chin. So my goal is to pull my head back, hold for 3 seconds, and then chin forward. Now, even if your finger moves a little bit, you'll see I'm about 1 inch apart. Your body already makes this adjustment. Pull back and so you want to do 4 or 5 repetitions of this one, holding for 3 seconds or so, and relax. Pull back, hold, and relax. Now already you notice the distance between my finger and chin. I mean, I could go forward and touch it, but just to where it was, your body is awesome in how it makes those quick adjustments. On this one, it's kind of like a seated row, but don't think of it as the exercise of horizontally pulling, because what I'm doing is a shrug, but it's not the up and down shrug. It's the one when I'm trying to bring my shoulders back, like I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and my elbows together. So I'm nice and relaxed. I could have my arms up and I squeeze, stretching out the pec muscles, pulling on my back, hold, and relax. And once again, you could do anywhere from 8 to 10 reps of these, but you want to pull back. Once again, not up, but pull back like you're trying to touch those shoulder blades together and your elbows. And I'm squeezing, not as hard as I can, and relax. Squeeze. It does help to strengthen these muscles, but I'm also trying to stretch out my pec muscles, because if those are tight from rounded shoulders, then that could be one of the things that's preventing you from sitting up straight or standing up straight. And relax. I'm going to try one more. So I squeeze. Once again, trying to keep my shoulders down, not up towards my ears, but down and relaxed. And pull back, opening up those chest muscles. And relax. So once again, you could do that seated or standing. As I just mentioned, tight chest muscles or the pectoral muscles, if they're tight, they will be contributing to the rounded shoulders. So even if you strengthen the shoulders and the upper back and neck muscles, the pecs could be pulling so much that it's hard to open up. So one of the good stretches for these is I reach back behind me. I'm sitting forward so I don't hit my chair. But if you're that tight, you might be able to grab the chair, or you grasp your hands together behind you and then opening up those chest muscles and reaching back as far as you can. Now the back of my chair is solid, so that's why I'm seated forward, but I'm really trying to open up and stretch my chest muscles. Another way of doing that is if I have my hand vertical, as opposed to rotating like this, because that'll stretch a lot of the bicep muscle, I have my hand straight this way, and I turn in the opposite direction, really pulling on that pectoral muscle. And once again, you just want to hold about 30 seconds, get a good stretch on that muscle. You don't want to feel pain, but if you don't feel anything, then you're not actually stretching the muscle either. So once again, holding for about 30 seconds. And you could do this standing as well. And once again, it's a good way to stretch it. Those pec muscles help loosening them up, and you might be able to open up those shoulders. On this next exercise, I am using a power cord. You could use a TheraBand. I don't recommend using weights on this unless you are more advanced athletically, but for just fixing posture or helping posture, I'm going to have both feet on the cord. Now, to give me more range of motion, depending on how long the cord is, I might have to spread my feet farther apart. But as opposed to a normal row, which is horizontal, I'm starting from low and bringing it up. Once again, I'm not going to shrug my shoulders upward. It's the same exercise as I did the stretch, where I bring my elbows back, squeezing my shoulder blades. I'm going to hold that position with the tension of the power cord and relax. So I'm going to pull, squeeze, 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 creating the tension in that muscle and relax. So I pull. Once again, you want to try for 8 to 10 repetitions, holding for about 2 to 3 seconds on each contraction. Try to keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Once again, this one's to strengthen those muscles, but you're not going to get big and bulky doing this exercise, but it is really helping those posture muscles of the upper back and the neck. All right, and there's different bands. Like I said, you could use the flat bands, which are called TheraBands. This is a power cord with handles. So there's different tensions, whatever you feel comfortable using. All right, on this next exercise, I'm going to use a tennis ball. Now, if you have a lacrosse ball, racket ball, or another firm ball, golf ball is a little bit too small and too firm. I'm going to use this to put pressure on those little neck muscles of the upper neck. Your trapezoid or trapezius muscle goes about halfway up the back of the head, but you got a lot of other muscles that can be very tight back there, and this will help loosen them up. So what I want to do is, and as you can see, I don't have much of a hairline, so you're going to put the tennis ball underneath your hairline. So I lay down, knees are bent, and I put this just underneath my hairline on my neck. So right now I'm putting it on the part that's closer to you, and I'm allowing my body to relax and that counter pressure. Now, if I want a little bit more tension or to roll it around, I could then tuck my chin to my chest and then my chin up again and just get little range of motion like that with the counter pressure on those little muscles, hopefully loosening them up. It's kind of like a massage. Nice controlled motion. And then if I need to, I move it over to the other side and do the same thing. Nice, slow and controlled motion. All right. So those are the exercises that if you do pretty frequently, I'd say 3 to 4 times a week, it can really help with posture muscles. Now, of course, if you have some kind of orthopedic issue, you definitely want to talk to your doctor. But these are good exercises if you have to, unfortunately, sit for long stretches during the day. And good posture is good for the lower back, and a lot of people have lower back problems. So these are quick and easy to do. You could do it in the comfort of your home. If you could do it at your office, that would be good. If this video has been helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Put comments in the box below. All that is very helpful. And subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.